Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. The previous steps was really bad, so we hope they reverted the changes on it. Wow, looks really good. This is the only problem we've seen so far. Well, not the only problem, but like when you zoom in, something's wrong with the shadowing and stuff. This is a map they could have taken the opportunity to change with the HD as well. It's really disappointing they didn't. You don't have them? Interesting. Maybe it's the graphics settings I'm running it at. Are you running it at Ultra? Because that's what I have everything on Ultra. Oh, it's dark as fuck over here. Under this mountain. Well, that looks like a climbable position. I didn't have any speed. I almost got up there. Well, maybe if I adjust the settings, then I don't know. What would cause it, do you think? Lighting? Shadow? Oh yeah, that seems to have solved it. Let me just put it back to maximum. Looks fucked up like that. Okay, let's try it again. Oh no, it does. Still fucked up.
Yes! No! Yes! Kami-sama! Tasukete! Kudasai! This was very thrilling. I died, but...
Hammercracker, thank you for the 500 bits, man. Yeah, the map's still bad. They didn't change anything by the looks of... Oh, that looks cool. Look at this. Ooh. Hang on. Maybe if I turn it off entirely? No. So these guys are saying that they don't have issues with the shadows. So Arctic says some of the buildings just render as black for him. Well, look at the tornado out at sea. That's cool. Need to buy a 1080 Ti. Not with the fucking Bitcoin mining prices. I'd rather not take a shot in the JP100 right now, because that would mean I would be too slow to explore the map. That's really cool. Oh, that one just disappeared. Looks really good, other than the bugs I'm seem to getting. Cool, man. Hammercracker, thank you for the sub, man. Okay, let's die. Nah, it's still there. As far as I could tell. I looked at it, I didn't bother driving over it. Maybe I should have, but it looked like it was still there. Okay. So that was Airfield. It looked really nice. I just kind of annoyed at my bug. Maybe I'll reinstall it later. It takes me a long time to update Garage though. So maybe there is some sort of error in my download. Excited to see Red Shire? We've seen Red Shire. I made a pretty dope video on it, if I do say so. There's something seriously wrong with my client, I think. You're still updating as well? Okay, maybe we should all restart. Everyone restart that was in the game then. If you're still updating, that is. Well, I didn't reset my settings. so that's good. Okay, I'll add some more of you guys. That's it. I mean, I don't have to deal with tons of people. Oh wait, I didn't get to modify room fast enough. Okay, hang on. Alright, so we've done Cliff. We've seen El Haluf. We've not seen Ensk, so Ensk is next. Everyone ready up before I go in? I'm skipping every sandbox map we saw except for Steps, because Steps I want to see if they broke it. Or kept it broken, sorry. Wow, rip your friend. Cool, cool, so far. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that's an annoying bug, though. It's something to do with the shadowing on my client. Maybe it's just the size of my... Really cool music, though. Yeah, I'll do the winter maps, don't worry. I'll do all of them, guys. Don't worry about it. This is a really cool soundtrack. I like this. Try unchecking tessellation options. Tessellation. Which one is that? Oh, these ones? Terrain tessellation, okay. Nah, it doesn't make a difference. What does that even do? I honestly don't know. Oh, this is now like a little fitness arena. Athletics arena. The problem isn't with the tessellation because I turned it off and there wasn't a problem there. These HD graphics are really cool though, because like you get to realize more of what they were going for when they designed the maps. You know, because I had no idea Ensk was like this. To be honest with you, I had no idea Ensk was fucking Russian. I thought Ensk was like just some random European town. It didn't feel... I mean, other than the statue, you never get the feeling that it was like a crazy Russian town, you know? But now you actually get to see it, and the statue isn't the only clue to the fact that it's actually Russian, you know? So it's really nice that they're able to like sort of do this. Hey, Legendary. Looks really good though, I think. Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? Like, other than the statue of Lenin, if you just looked visually at the actual the map, you wouldn't like immediately be like, oh yeah, that's Russian. At least I wouldn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Fucking, you know, he's like normal Lenin, and then he's like zombie Lenin, and then he's like demonic Lenin. Let's just do a quick sweep around the back here. Lower texture quality? Yeah, well, I don't really want to have to do that, but okay. Maybe that did work. It looks disgusting though, I don't like it. Let's go to Lenin and see if that fixed it. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a dope Lenin statue in Seattle. Let's just go back over here. Okay. Looks pretty much the same other than the HD version. Oh my god. Doesn't load in the building from back here. Please let me out. Oh, it worked. Okay. Everyone please back out. This is why I didn't want too many people in, because it's kind of difficult to get people to cooperate sometimes. Come on, guys. Please back out of the game so I can go into a new one. Who is still in the game? Zeno and Pizza? Zeno, please leave. Fuck's sake. Alright, I might just make a single training room with me and Christby, because I know I can get Christby to cooperate. Alright, yeah. Fuck's sake. Alright. Alright, we'll just do... What, Erlenberg? We haven't seen Erlenberg. That's the first Arctic map. Alright, Christby, join up. Should I just do a Russian medium or something? Just do a faster one than that. Where's 62? Okay, I'm just gonna run it with me and Christby because it'll run a lot smoother. If anyone isn't paying attention or is like having game issues, this will be faster than this. Sorry. You guys can still watch or you can make your own training rooms. But I just want to be able to explore smoothly and move on. Oh, this looks way different, dude. Is this snow on the tank? This looks way different. They really changed the terrain format. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, this is like a artillery spot, as per usual. But I can't destroy that tree? Some of these trees you can't knock over, apparently. Maybe because they look too cool. They don't want you to knock them over. Imagine assaulting that position as a fucking STRV in there. Good luck. I really dig the snow though. This is going to be really OP Badger spot. Super Conqueror probably use it as well. They changed this though. This hill is a lot like this used to extend much further back here and used to be bigger, but you can see here this where the building is up here. They changed a lot about this actually. This is the most changed map so far, I think. This is a lot bigger to side square off of though. Still getting some black buildings. Might be quite difficult to push that now. Oh, what is this garbage? What is this wargaming? Same mistakes over and over and over again, man. Look at this shit, man. Oh, fuck's sake. Sell every tank you have and just play an SCRV, dude. Because clearly that's what they want. You're never gonna see anything here. Hey, Heidi. Look at this shit. And then if you do get spotted, you can just back up either behind this house or you can just get into this little dip here. No problem, dude. In fact, you don't even have to like do it like SCRV or... Oh my god. Man, I mean, the map itself looks absolutely beautiful. I just hate that they do that shit, man. It looks kind of goofy when you can't knock these trees down, to be honest with you. I know what they're going for. They just want the map to look good still. Look, what is the point of all this, man? Why are they so desperate that people can sit back and hold their dicks in the base? I don't... That's awful. That needs to go. That whole area needs to go. And I think they need to add more safe bits over there. Oh, this bridge is narrower. You can still cross there, though. They changed this whole thing, though, because there used to be, like, buildings here. Because the other cap circle used to be here on Assault. No, it's not Sandbox. This is the normal server. No, they made it worse, boo. Okay, so this whole area was changed. If you look over here, now the castle is... Okay, that's annoying the shit out of me. The castle is like that, and there's no hill that runs across here. And now there's like a mini island here, and so I guess they want you to fight immediately at the castle. Which I'm not sure if that's going to work for slow tanks, but I don't know. It's really hard to test that sort of thing without actually being in a battle, though. So you can now chill over here. This is like old school Muravanka, where there's like a little island here. That's going to be really strong as well for anything with camouflage. Which basically means like pushing along here is suicide because there's no cover. Because a tank here will just be able to stop you. Yeah, that'd be really spook. You can't really use this flank at all because that flank will just kill you. So that was the... Well, kind of like the old hill, and it's not really, but... Castle looks cool, though. Oh, so look, if you come up here and the tank is here early, you're just gonna get shot in the side, which sucks for slow tanks. So you'd have to go through... Well, there's not even really much in the castle in the ways of cover. Their best map in the game is Steps. Well, before the HD change. I don't know what the HD change is. Best map in the game is Steps because it allows you to move up progressively bit by bit, cover to cover, and be able to make stuff work. So I guess you have to... Okay, if you're a slow tank, you have to go this side because if you go the other side, you get wrecked. People don't want corridor maps, so they also don't want maps where like there's absolutely no cover and you get sniped from positions. There's a difference between like a map where there's cover, like Steps, where there's multiple areas where you can move up, and the corridors aren't really corridors. They're more like wide open corridors lined together that are all connected. But this is some very silly things going on this map, if I'm being honest. This is okay though. The problem is being in the middle of the map, there isn't really much in the way of tanks you're gonna get shots on anyway. If they forced engagements through here as well and tightened the map up a little bit, it'll be really cool. This area could be alright though. Looks like there's a lot more cover in the middle, which could protect you from artillery. So middle play could be more viable. That's a positive. Oh, this is super wide open though. Yeah, the problem is the middle is like, strategically it doesn't really offer you anything. It's just kind of a cool area. So I just like refreshed all my tanks. Let's see how long it takes to get like super snowy again. With the RD nerf? Well, the TDs are unrelated to artillery because TDs are never threatened by artillery. They're either in too much cover or they can't be spotted anyway. So it's all the mediums and the heavy tanks that get the brunt of the artillery hits. So artillery play is unrelated to tank destroyer gameplay. That's always been the problem. It doesn't negate camping, it encourages it by only punishing those that are aggressive and lit. Those that remain unlit in these positions never get punished. It takes quite a while actually for the snow to start to accumulate. Yeah, I don't know why the pine trees aren't destructible. It's really fucking weird. Yeah, this is 1.0 on the test server. There was no announcement about it. As far as I saw, they just suddenly it was on the test server. Okay, so we did Erlenberg, Fisherman's Bay. Let's see that one next. They had like a pond over there? Isn't this the same music though? This isn't new music. I thought they had new music. Do you honestly feel that Artie is fine as it is, Hector? It'll... whatever, I'm not gonna get into that. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so there's like a little pond over here now. It's weird. What is this supposed to be, like the Netherlands? Well, yeah, but the Type 5 Heavy isn't the only thing that needs to be changed. Artillery is still as bad for the game. It's just, there's no getting away from it. On the initial sandbox version of artillery, it was okay, but then they subsequently buffed it a lot, accuracy-wise, and specifically when it comes to a splash damage and the stun duration. So this area is obviously the dip on the 1-2. They kind of they tweaked this a lot actually. No, the new Italian Premium is probably not available. So here's like a little like side scraping position, I guess. Only thing I see an issue with on this is that it's going to be a lot of like long distance shots because the next cover is over here. So it might be quite difficult to move up this flank compared to how it was previously because of how open the lane is. Like the lane is so long that you just get wrecked by massive alpha just trying to push. Like a lane of TDs is just going to devastate anything that moves up this lane. Do they feel bigger? Well, I would say they feel bigger. That was the whole intent. I mean, look at how far you can shoot down from this lane in cover. It just seems like Wargaming are consistently going over to more TD-ish gameplay, which could be countered fine as long as they have positions where they can be flanked and maybe boosted medium tank view range. I guess this is supposed to be in the UK then, because there's Spitfires here. Or is it supposed to be some British base in, like, Holland or something? I mean, the poppies indicate that it could be France or Holland, maybe? I don't know. Well, they look like Spitfires, and that's why I saw the elliptical wing, and I was too lazy to correct myself, knowing that people would be like, oh, actually, those are Mach 4. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I'll give you the opportunity, though, to correct me. Blow up the bridges. Shitty Hawker Hurricanes. What do you mean shitty? Hawker Hurricane was a good fighter. Holland is flat. Well, it's not like... I mean, this hill isn't exactly huge. It's not like it's mountainous. Well, I suppose it's more mountainous over there. So maybe it is France, but... So what are you thinking? France, then? In 1936. Well, it won the Battle of Britain, so you can't really say it's not a good fighter. They took a lot of cover out of this. Oh look, they even put rainbows on that for the gay soldiers. Actually having an argument here. This is, I fucking hate, like anything World War II comes up, a bunch of people that like looked up the World War II Wikipedia page and are now super experts about everything about the war start like fucking like, well actually. Well, artillery and TDs are gonna really like this map. More so than they already do. Yeah, you have to, before you correct anything, you have to say, well, actually. That's the true strat. No, Ecto, you have to say, well, actually, not well, no. Well, actually. Well, how would it be anything like that, Hector? That doesn't make sense. I just glanced at a plane, and at the distance I was at, I saw the little emblem. I figured they were going to be spits, but they weren't when I got closer. There's not much cover, no. The 1-2 line, the 1-2 line looks completely unplayable. The middle looks, well, you're gonna really struggle in the middle, and the city is the same city by the looks of it. Your grandpa fort type vibes in the Pacific. Well, actually. Okay, Fjords is next. Well, at least there's no debate here. You know, the other map, we wasn't sure what country it was supposed to be. Was it Belgium? Was it the Netherlands? Was it France? We at least know Fisherman's Bay is obviously Iran. So... I guess it went live today. FPS is fine. Oh, Christ, bye, let me down. Just restart your client. Well, actually... This looks sick, though. I thought all the maps were supposed to have individual themes. This is the same theme. Well, actually... They actually changed a lot about this as well. Although they decided to keep this little dip. This is the How to Train Your Dragon map. Actually, no, it's like, welcome to Jurassic Park. Are you back in Christbat? I can show you the way. I can hear birds, but not the massive ass waterfall that's in front of me. Huh. I think the waterfall doesn't look very good. It looks cool that it's there, but it... This water looks great. Waterfall does not look great. There's a tunnel behind it? You're a liar. I don't believe you. What's up, Moga? You can't climb up there anymore. Pro, thank you for the 25 months of resubbing, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, my guy. Oh, weird. Whoa, they changed this. Well, they changed it, like... Oh, they flattened the shit out of this. Oh, wow. So they removed all the rocks here and the cover. Made it all flat. Optimum hydration. Great. I'll keep that in mind, robot. I think you can get up there now. Oh, look how much they changed this as well. What? Are you ser- I need a replacement for CrySpy. Okay, oops. Yeah, the room is on private, that's why. Okay, let's climb up. So you can counter that position without ever having to go in the dip now. So I guess you could just chill up here. Guess you could also go down there. Maybe this is what CrySpy did to kill himself. Full speed. Or I'll rip those people's houses. This is mostly the same, including the... In fact, I think it's even wider than it was before. Gotta get those positions in so that if you're base camping as a tank destroyer, holding your dick, you can make sure you can wreck more nerds without ever having to move. Let's be safe. Moga, thank you for the resub, dude. You're on 10 months now? Damn. Thanks, man. Okay, let's just go quickly run through the city-ish harbor bit and then... It looks slightly more connected than it was. This area was like designed to Goomba people, I guess. Wow, rude. Himmelsdorf we've done. Corellia, that's new. We'll get there, we'll get there. We're doing all the maps. What would be better for the SCV-1, like guns stabilizing equipment system or venting system? Rammer vert stab and vents, but... Oh, this is unique music, I think. Why on earth would you care about Mitten Guard? The advanced equipment, improved rammer, or improved stabilization. But usually you put rammer on first, but I guess you could improve stabilization in the STB one. Oh, whoa, they changed that. It's gonna take a long time to figure this stuff out because of, like, I also want to look at this encounter and assault modes, how this balancing will change. It's up quite cool. So, okay, we're going up north first. Christ, by shots. How's thanks today? Well, it's testing the 1.0 server. I'm doing it in order so I don't get lost about which ones I've done. This might be a little bit better for assault. It's not drought, it's like, I don't know, it's a weird aesthetic. It's like, it's supposed to be wintry, but not quite like wintry enough for snow, I guess. Well, I don't really think Corellia has been changed all that much, to be honest with you. Looks pretty much the same, just in HD. From what I can see. Oh yeah, well the previous maps for sure. In fact, let's see if these are CDA snipeable. I mean, that's... You just put a TD back there, you would never see it. It's kind of like that now, though. Yeah, you would have to definitely blind fire the shit out of that bush. Problem is, would you have time if it was a massive TD? Damage may have already been done. This is... Oh, lightning. Interesting. I feel like more could have been done with the middle of the map to make it more viable as an actual playable area. Gotta ask kindly for the Type 5 heavies on your team and 183s and everything to blind fire the bush, I guess. Just depends on the value of the camo. But you can't really move in here all that much. You just got Shrek's Swamp here. No, if you fire for the bush, the animation of the bush moving is only for you. Well, if you're unlit, that is. Are you serious? Well, I don't know. I feel like they could have done a little bit more in the middle, but otherwise that map... Jesus. That map is mostly unchanged. Lakeville. It's not a fan, it's a microwave. Lakeville I knew was going to look really nice though. I mean, this is cool, let's be honest. So we'll run through the middle. Ah, the lake looks, look at that, look at the lake looks really nice. Wait, you can actually look how deep that is. You can see it's like super clear. Oh, I like the floating tree debris. That's cool. Pompous, everyone agrees with you, man. Chill. It will look like they changed the order of this. Christ, by being a typical EU puppy and going for the cap fast strategy. JK. Yeah, this is all the same. Although it seems a little bit wider, I think. With less obstructions. But that could be my imagination. So is that basically rip cam girls? So this is the valley area from the south spawn. Roads are still super muddy. It doesn't actually feel that slow though. It could be my imagination, the fact that I'm in a bat shop, but that didn't feel slow. So I wonder if they did speed it up through there. Where did the sun go? I mean, to me, it looks like you can push the valley now much faster and might actually make it a viable strategy. I still prefer there be some, like, link between the middle and the valley. Like, that would be really cool, I think. The clouds move. Oh, alright, okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. They're coming. Sun's coming out now. That's cool. I still like there to be weather effects, but one step at a time, I guess. Oh yeah, I've got a super sexually suggestive stream. Anyway, that looks much more viable now than it has been in the past. Weather effects are coming? Is that like super inside knowledge? Because I haven't seen anything about that. What the fuck happened to that shot? What happened to that shot? Is there no water effect from shooting? Oh. Well, that is disappointing. So clearly something needs to be done about the water here. Okay, so if you fire into the water in Lakeville, it doesn't work, so clearly that needs to be fixed. I'm really getting quite hungry. My brother's making food just to rub it in. The temptation to order food is getting quite overwhelming. Okay, let's go. Huh, well it doesn't work all the time then. Himmelsdorf hasn't changed as far as I'm aware. I can smell my brother's food now. I'm getting really hungry. Wow, thanks, Quiet Cool. That's nice of you. Okay, y'all. Welcome to Georgia. What the fuck with Jordan? Well, you could actually drown yourself there now? Oh my god. Yo, so you should try to track people that are in certain positions here. That'd be ultimate BM move. It's like racist Kermit's probably in there somewhere. Kid Rock playing. If it wasn't gonna copyright the video, then I don't know. Yeah, dude, my stream is way too sexualized. Rip me. Oh shit, I can knock that over? Oh, I didn't expect that. Well, actually, yeah, that's it. Well, actually. Wrecked. Hope they do something about those types of buildings as well in the future. Oh, I want a soft drink so bad. Beep, beep. The fact that you assume I'm racist actually means you're racist. Still looks better than Detroit. Let's go to the KKK's headquarters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! The dream is dead. The dream is dead. Oh my god. Arctic region. Oh, this is the one with the artillery effects. Have someone else open up a room because I'm just running into battles quickly. That's why I only have Cryspy in here. It was a bit too convoluted with other people. Is that supposed to be the moon? Or a sun? It's like a little lantern. It's a rectangle in the sky. Oh, I didn't see any artillery effect. It's probably a good thing. It would have given me PTSD anyway. Oh, wait. There we go. Wow, that's toxic Umpro. I guess it is supposed to be the moon because the sun is over there, but it seems way too bright for the sun being over there. So that's supposed to be the moon, and it's a rectangle moon. Sorry, you can go down there as well. They also added a little thing up here where you can go up here. Or is this on the live server? I never go over here anymore. I don't remember. They used to have it like this as well. I think it was on like the initial 8.0 test server had it, but I don't know if they added it. I feel like that's not in the game, but maybe it is and I'm just being stupid. To be honest with you, I almost never go over to this area, so I can't really remember if it's like that right now. It is on live? Okay. Yeah. I almost never go over to this link anymore. It's been a long time. You can go up there on the road if one is left. You can go up there, but they changed it? Okay. It's sometimes hard to tell with the HD changes if you're not as familiar with an area of a map. What exactly was changed? You can already test it though. Download on the client. You can. I mean, they had the Encore thing, but if you don't want to do that, you can just download the test server and you'll be able to see if you can handle it. But a 1050 should be fine. Look guys, you can still have that area where you can fuck your whole team over and just camp and get an easy Kolobanovs in a T95. Oh shit, dude, this really is Arctic. Holy shit. I feel like my girl Daenerys is gonna come down with her dragons and save me from a bunch of undead people. Wait, what? Having some effect issues again there. Can you get off? I know you're an EU pub, Christby, but can you get off cap? I'm trying to hear the sounds. Christby. Ah, you missed the wolf. Come on. That's cool. I haven't dropped any frames. Oh, I am dropping frames, so... Ah, it's my internet. It's on the fritz, apparently. Stream might go down. I don't know. Think it's solved itself now. Clearly there was just an issue. EU internet when you're from NA. Lol. Mines we did. Mountain Pass we did. That looks good though. Muravanka, I think we did that one. Nebelberg, can't be bothered. Overlord, this is for ya boy Hector. You don't know about this new music? The old music was terrible, so I think it's better, but... Alright, let's start off with the EU strategy. Well, it is less steep than it was, but once you get down here, it's still really fucking steep. You have the old music muted, so you could just mute it again, I guess. Thanks, man. I'll see you later. Mujar, it's just because you're part of the fucking 1%. Like there's if I lived in certain other parts, I would have even faster internet. And yeah, the fact that it says 99% is like, what server am I playing with? Test server. Well, Rip Beach still bad. Canadian, thank you for the resub, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for the 3 months. Overlord looks basically exactly the same from what I can see. I don't know if there have been any changes to this map other than HD. It looks exactly the same. I don't think they changed this map at all. To be honest with you, in terms of aesthetics, I think this is the weakest map so far. American? I'm not American. Majoris is American. He's bragging about NA internet. When he has faster internet than 99%, and his internet is pretty standard. If it was in Europe. What impressions of this? It's absolutely the same. I actually think this is the weakest map so far. I think it's really quite boring. I'm gonna go counter D-Day. Oh, you can't even drown yourself in honor? Oh my god. Really? Hey, it's off the cliff it is. Yeah, Overlord was very unimpressive in my opinion. Oh shit. Goodbye, cruel world. Christ, I had a run up and he wouldn't even get to use it. Wrecked nerd. Rip Christby, he doesn't get to jump off. It does feel like a rush job at least, yeah. It doesn't... I don't think they did quite a poor job at it. Compared to the standard they set on some other maps. Oh no, not like this. This map is still in the game. Oh. No, these are SD maps. Just another Himmelsdorf, I wish. Himmelsdorf is at least playable. The French are letting off balloons to welcome the invaders. Planting trees so the invading army can march in the shade. Looks the same. I don't know. I don't think they changed pretty much anything. This one's pretty weak as well, I think. I don't even think in HD it looks that great. Yo, I wonder if that gives me some kind of wall hacks. What? It totally moved. Get out of here. Yeah, this is fucking wrecked. Yeah, this is kind of disappointing. I was hoping they would make some gameplay changes to it. I don't even think it looks that good. I mean, it looks better, but like it's still not. I still don't think it's great. So tempted to order pizza. Holy shit. I don't think they're stressful on the GPU. No. We did proc, right? Yeah. Red Shire, we've seen Red Shire. Ruinberg is new. Sell out. This looks good at least. Hope some of these issues are fixed. Oh wow, they widened it. Okay, this is a lot more unprotected, I guess. I mean, you have that one at the back there, but it's a lot wider than it was in the past. I think it'll be easier to spot people as well. This also feels less hilly. It's an upward slope, but that might be just because of the HD. Oh look, this guy has marks of excellence. That's cool though. I like the cathedral thing they got going on there. I mean, this area kind of looks the same, so maybe it was just... They do look bigger. That's the whole point. They're supposed to look bigger because that's their like whole thing, to make the maps look bigger. And I think it works most of the time. So what did they do over here? Okay, so they changed a lot of this, actually. So I changed the hideaway back here that sometimes artillery would sit in. So let's have a look at the actual city. Whoa, this is very different. This is way different. Still have this kind of like tuck in, but they removed the ease at which you could snipe that position. I kind of dig it, but I wish they'd put like maybe like a broken down Mach 1 here or something, or just any dead tank here that's big as a sort of blockade, so that you don't instantly get sniped just because you're trying to push these heavies. Oh, they changed this as well. Look at this though. Yo. I reckon a small enough tank could get in there. Like that ELC, that new ELC thing, I bet that could get in there. Am I dropping frames? I don't know what's going on. Shit. I don't know why it's doing that, sorry. It's just like something's throttling my upload speed for some reason. Oh, it looks, maybe it restored itself. Nope. Third world internet. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it's suddenly deciding to be shitty. Oh, so you can get in there with some light things. I think it's stabilized now. Anyway, where did you say E6? Oh, so in the middle? Okay. E6, E6. Oh yeah, okay. Wow, this counters the shit out of these guys, dude. What the fuck? Damn. This area makes this side unplayable. I don't know, I haven't played the T100 lightweight.
I'm perfectly happy watching a God King crush peasants.
Do not feed the Anfields, feeds the Anfields anyway.
I actually didn't think that was gonna work. Okay, alright, now I have to feel bad about eating bad food. Garrett, thank you, man, I appreciate that. Also, I like the joke, thank you. Do not feed the Anfields. Do not feed the wild Anfields. Can't help it. So, yeah, I mean, if you're, okay, so your prerogative, if you spawn here and you want to play field, you essentially have to rush down the middle road and rape anything that tries to get there, via that way or via in front of you. Otherwise, if someone gets here, you're basically dead. I appreciate that, Garrett, man. That's very generous. Thank you. So yeah, if you have to like immediately counter this. I think the map is cool though. It would be interesting to see how the orientation changes the city. But that little area, I don't know, man. I'm not so sure about that. I don't know why that's necessary, to be honest with you. This is also a lot wider, I think. And this area here, previously you'd have to go really far around the corner to be exposed to this spot here. If you see this spot here, you'd have to go really far around. But now it's like right there. So if you're now you'd have to do this. Like if you take a look, you'd have to like. You could just snipe here. You get quite far up that road, I think. If you look at, I feel like it's, I don't know, maybe I'm going crazy, but I feel like that's more like here on the live server or somewhere here. But I could be going crazy. It's hard to, sometimes you think something and then it, you know. Because they change some things and not other things. So I don't know. Let's just see how the cathedral, or rather the church, plays. I mean, this looks mostly the same, except it's actually a little clearer. A TD spot in the one line. Didn't we have a Garrett conversation before? I feel like we have, but I'm not sure. This is kind of cool. It's like a little university plaza. Oh, this is sick, actually. This position could be really strong. No, you can't open both clients at the same time. Well, maybe you can if you hack it in some way, I don't know. Doesn't look like it's a TD camping position back here. As far as I can tell. Yeah, I think Ruinberg, aesthetically Ruinberg is great looking. I think they did a nice job on Ruinberg. Especially, the last two were let down. Paris and Overlord I thought were really, really mediocre. Ruinberg made up for that. I think it's really nice. I kind of like some of the changes they made. I'm not so sure about this. I don't see why this is necessary.
I'm perfectly happy watching a God King crush peasants.
Get some extra meat. That has Kappa Pride connotations. Norwegian, thank you for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that as well. They had proc on the previous server though, didn't they? I feel like they did. Oh, you know, actually, I need to order that before the fucking place closes.
I'm perfectly
oh my
happy
God.
watching a God King crush peasants.
That's way.
Order some pizza, man. I enjoyed mine. Don't forget the cola.
Supposed to not drink that, but I. Thanks. I get quite cool as well, man. Jesus Christ. All right, my boy Garrett already took care of it, but thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I'll put it towards. I want to buy a new keyboard for the stream because obviously this one's very loud, and some of the keys are starting to break. I've had to replace a few of them. But mostly I just want to acquire a keyboard for you guys so it's not so loud. 290. I'm gonna quickly check, make sure my brother is okay with getting the door. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, thanks, Stay Hydrated bot. Ruinberg, Serene Coast is next as the new maps. What did I get? Oh, it's my headphones. Oh, that was close. I almost ordered Diet Cola. Close one. I'll hydrate, I'll hydrate. This looks nice. It's got a very mountain pass, Lakeville-esque feel to it. Monk has is such a great emote. So mostly it looks kind of similar. I figured the message was just asking to join the training room, which I addressed. It's very, very mountain passy. This looks mostly the same. Although, it's hard to tell. It almost looks different. With the terrain different. I don't know. It's so hard, man, without, like, physically being on the standard map. What pizza? A barbecue chicken bacon. My favorite. Well, next to Hawaiian, of course. I wish they just invited Unicums to help them design the maps a little bit, you know, because clearly on some maps they just lost their way. Erlenberg, they lost their way. Whatever they did to Steps. Whether we haven't checked that yet, but same thing. You've not had a barbecue chicken? Oh man, my guy, you're not living life. Oops. But a lot of the maps where they punish progressive gameplay, it's quite frustrating to see that, even though the maps themselves look pretty cool. What triggers what sound? I think it's 5, and then 25, and then 50, but I'm not sure. I'll have a look for you. What looks different, Christby? What area? This is... I don't go over here a lot, so I'm trying to remember it. Invite Unicums like some Chai players. Well, Chai players aren't Unicums. If they invited their best esport players to help design the maps, indicate to them what equates to active gameplay and what makes maps feel fluid and shit like that. I don't know if I buy the water though. I think the water doesn't look quite realistic on these maps. It's like too weird of a shade. 1940s film. Let's try it on this map. Graphics, color filter. Yeah, that's pretty cool. These so-called pros chai snipe. See, that's not true. Really not true. You can't chai snipe for all the... If you want to get high damage games, you can't sit in the back and snipe. Sit in the back and sniping is how you secure 3k damage games. Average. You want 4k or more, you have to be aggressive. Is the RV spot still there? Wouldn't they be biased towards medium gameplay? Not necessarily. But the thing is, like, if you took World of Tanks and only added certain heavy tanks, because obviously they've gone a little bit extreme with the heavy tanks recently, as I'm sure you're all aware, and the medium tanks, the game will be pretty good. But then you have to add in the TDs and light tanks, so you do need to have areas for them to play. That's why Steppes is universally considered one of the best maps in the game in its current form, because every type of tank can play Steppes. There's something for everyone. There isn't one static gameplay that you do on that map, which is why it works so well. This looks pretty good. I don't think they changed a whole lot, but slight terrain this is the thing, like when you get on the maps and actually play them, you're gonna get a better feel in an actual pub battle to see what they're more like, you know. Anyway, Majoris' question, let's see, alerts. Red Shire? I don't think so. I mean, Red Shire is kind of alright. It's not bad. It's got something. And if there's no artillery on Red Shire, it could be quite fun. It's definitely up there with the better maps, but I don't think it's hugely amazing. But heavy tanks and medium tanks need that brawl and sort of flanking opportunities and sort of things like that going on. But when a map has far too many positions that can just be permanently countered by one position where a TD can sit in, that's when we have a problem. Like Airfield has that for one of the flanks, and Erlenberg has that position now. Well, two positions actually. What you want on a map is a fluidity of gameplay where you can move up progressively and feel like you're not instantly punished just because you're trying to actually make something happen and not wait for the enemy to make a mistake. That's what the goal is. The problem is when you add these little positions when they're really far back and there's like shitloads of bushes and stuff like that. Pearl River, I liked Pearl River. I mean, it had a problem where one of the flanks was too far out of the way. That was an issue, but the map itself was really cool, I think. Just buy a loyalty one, Madros. Oh, right, your question. Sorry, I completely forgot. Let's see, donation, alert variation. Oh, it's 20 and then 50 are the different ones. So it's 5, 20, 50. I was close. I said 25. All right, let's go into Zivatar. Yeah, the 51 is what triggers Shire LaBeouf. I can't remember what the 21 is. Try to remember. I think it's Siegfried line, yeah. Siegfried line. Oh wait, I kind of tested this one because whatever. We'll do it again so people can see it on YouTube. Why can't I find your training room? Because it's private. Why did you want me to see it? I already explained that to you. Why did you want me to see that? Oh, maybe it is. Hang on. No, wait, what? Alright, I'll test it. I'll test it. You might want to lower your volume real quick. Just a fair warning. I'll give you a second. I think so, Lux, yes. Okay, I'm gonna test the 2 now.
Do it!
Oh, you're...
Just do it! Some people dream of success, while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
I hate that the test donations come up
This
to
is
me
a
like-
test donation for $1.
And this, what he's doing, is to go even further beyond.
Yeah, okay.
This is a test donation for $1.
Yeah, you're right, Majora. Sorry. You're right. This is why you're the #1 mod. Okay. This looks really nice, actually. What are you talking about, Josh? Oh, wait, you can't climb over that anymore? What? Why make that change? This looks really good, I think. But I'd wish... Hang on. Actually, we're gonna run that test, actually. Is this the first... Well, this is a test server account, but yes, this is my account that I started with in 2011. The problem is Overlord and Lemming Rush are always up super late for me comparatively because of the time zones. So. But Overlord might be coming to visit me, so if he comes and visits me, then we'll do a stream. And we'll do some IRL streaming, and I'll get Overlord drunk for you guys because I think that would be pretty funny. See, this is the problem with Siegfried Line, is this hill area is usually not very useful. So I don't know if they've changed this to make it more useful. I mean, the hills maybe I don't know. I still feel like there's very little cover. I feel like there needs to be like another ridge here that's raised, similar to how that one is. If they did that like here. Yeah, maybe Rolex. He wants to visit, so. Are you gonna call him Peter? Oh, we're gonna be like them streamers that like know each other IRL, so we're really cool with each other. We call each other by our first names. Yeah. Actually, yeah. If he came and visit me, it would be weird to call him Overlord. So, yes, I would call him by his real name. His first name is so white, and then his last name is so Asian. It's great. I love it. This is still really steep. It needs to be like, it needs to be leveled and just like hilly, I think, and that would actually allow mediums to brawl over it. Oh yeah, I'm tight with Felix as well. Yeah. Just pop up unannounced, Rolex. Oh wow, thanks, Christfi. This map looks good, I think. You just download the test server client. It's on the website. I like the flag is flying. That's cool. They didn't change a whole lot about it. Oh, wow. Yeah, she hit me. It's not very good at registering hits. I don't feel like I got shot there if it wasn't for like the actual notification. The feel isn't there that you get hit. Looks good though. Looks really nice. Yeah, it's probably something that needs to be fixed, I imagine. Who is Felix? It's just a meme. It's PewDiePie. It's Felix. Maybe we'll have Christby try and set me on fire. Have you guys not seen the fire? When your tank is on fire, it looks really good. Here we go, boys. Oh, there is no Stalingrad, by the way. It was removed, which is a shame, because I actually really like Stalingrad. I don't know why people complained about that map. I thought it was alright. Still removed, then. That sucks. Yeah, Christby, meet me on the, oh shit, it looks like they kept the changes. Meet me on the 9-0 line. Oh, set me on fire. I don't know. I mean, Overlord was removed for higher tiers. Looks like they kept the changes, and that fucking sucks. This one wasn't the bad one, though. The bad one was... Oh my god. The really bad change was this side, which it looks like it's still there. Yeah, they kept in the shitty changes to steps. That really sucks, man. Alright, yeah, try and set me on fire, Christ. I'll turn around for you. There you go, stop. What? Did I really... Oh, I lost so much hit points. Look, I'm floating. It looks really good anyway. If you go back in... I played a game in the Object 430U. The first game I played on the test server was actually a pub battle. If you look at that, it looks really good. I died so fast that you couldn't get a chance to see it. Oh, this looks cool. This looks cool. This is Tundra. Look at this. Why did they change steps? Because they hate us. The most balanced map in the game, they change it. I don't know why. Yeah, it does actually remind of Northwest, yeah, for sure. Northwest was a cool map, it just didn't work gameplay-wise. I like that it tried to use vertical space, but it just didn't work out. This is really fucking cool. I actually really like this. let me just, they changed this, look. I think, maybe? Yeah, it's harder to see down there than, I'm pretty sure it's harder to see down there. This is further over here than it was. I think it was more over here. And they added like this rock here. It's harder to like punish people coming down this line. I guess you can still chill here though. I don't know. It's different, but not like it's still easy to punish people there. But I think that used to be further over, or this used to be wider or something. I don't know what it was, or a different angle maybe. These fucking things are huge. Holy. This used to be a bigger rock as well, actually. And this little mound here is not nearly as big as it was. If you look at this, look how small it is compared to how it is on the live server. So that area is still similar. Better for Steve, the highest 7 player. The fuck? This looks gorgeous. I really, they did a good job with this one, I think. I like the lighting as well in this one. Wonder if that's campable. Alright, let's have a look at the TD positions. I guess that, yeah, they reduced the steepness of some things by the looks of it. It's really hard to tell without being able to instantly tab onto a live server version of the game. This is... I mean, there's a bush here, but it looks a lot easier to brawl on the hill and not so punishable by TD, which is nice. At least that's on first glance. Let's hope that's more what it's actually like. It does look nice, yeah. It does look really nice. This is actually one of the surprising ones. You wouldn't think, like, when you think of all the maps that they're doing, like, you think, oh, you know, Tundra, I'm really excited about Tundra, but this looks good. Like, I think they did a really nice job on this one, for sure. Let's see if we can get Christbite to set me on fire again and see if we can get the effect going. Rip. Westfield is the last one. Food is there. Cheers, Dave. Yeah, we did Fjords. Boo. Hey man, I like your stream. What a coincidence. I'm also streaming as well. Alright, last one. Tomorrow we will do maybe some gameplay, or maybe on Saturday. I like the trees. Trees look cool. Seems like some of them are vulnerable though. I like the color palette on this map as well, actually. Let's just have a look what this looks like in the 1940 cine film. Oh, this looks sick. Yo, you guys, look at this shit. That filter makes this look really cool. Is this better than killing stuff in BDO? No. Huh. WoW has a long way to go gameplay-wise. This is just an aesthetic eye candy update. Although they could have done more with some of the maps, and some of the changes are really poor, especially steps. But at least the game looks modern, so that's a positive change. It would be cool if they... Was it like a mini stream? It would be cool if they actually brought balancing changes with this update. Jump? No, I want to explore. Wow, that is like dense as fuck. Has cover been decreased? In certain cases, yes. And there's also been a lot of TD-oriented positions added, which is a real shame to see. Because there's already a lot in the game. Oh, I like the mist effects. That's really cool. Hopefully the weather effects are coming soon. That would be really nice. This gun doesn't sound like a tank gun. There's a lot of issues with the sound effects. There's no register of hits, and that's kind of annoying as well. So I think there's a lot of bugs still to be ironed out. I think they changed that hill quite a lot, actually. They definitely changed this hill. It's not nearly as smooth. It's like weird angles on it now. Wonder how long they stay. Don't know what the point of this area is, to be honest with you. So this is the usual TD position, but it actually looks a little nerfed, which is really fucking good. It doesn't look like you can back down nearly as easily as you used to be able to. You'd have to like kind of use this position only, which wouldn't give you that much of a wide range of shots. That's good. Look at the 9-0 line on steps, that's what they changed, which is abysmal. It was the same on the sandbox, so we only ran it quickly to see if they reverted the change. Unfortunately, they have not reverted the change, which sucks. I like the overgrown nature taking back the train there. That's cool. This looks really good though. I like Westfield. It looks good. Still not entirely down with this whole like the fact that this flank is like the other flank and then this flank is over here and then they're like completely separated. I don't like that. I wish there was a way to even condense the map a little bit more in that sense, or do something, I don't know. It just feels so disconnected. Sand River isn't new. I need to eat the food though before it gets cold. This is the last of the new maps, so you'll have seen all of them. So I guess I'll host someone after this. But I'm gonna play some test server maybe tomorrow or Saturday, one of the two. And we'll do some pub matches on the test server and see what the gameplay is like. You have a joke for me? When do you not have a joke for me, honestly? The mist effects look really cool though. I like that. It's pretty edgy, okay. Hopefully this means they'll bring back some other maps. They're still missing some maps that aren't HD. Sacred Valley I don't think was in here, unless I missed it. Was Sacred Valley in here? I don't remember seeing it. I definitely didn't do it on here, but I don't know if I skipped over it on accident. That's really bad. Well, Dragon's Ridge, though, isn't in current map rotation, so... Pearl River would be nice, yeah. Pearl River for sure would be nice. Okay, so I'll highlight... If you missed any of these, I'll highlight it and put it on YouTube so you guys can take a look. Let me just double check.